Hey YouTubers, RVRebel watchers. I just, some days are sadder than others. And it's always sad when you go to a young person's services that has passed away, especially when he's the same age, right around the same age as your own child. So my friend lost their son had a heart attack at 45. Young man, such a great career, wonderful kid, and he just had the greatest disposition, smiling all the time, happy, very successful, and it's very sad. I feel bad for them. My deepest condolences. I went to school with both the mother and father, both of his mother and father, and sisters and brothers. So Danny's at home. Danny's at my nephew's house in the camper in the driveway. I'm mooch docking, driveway surfing. Left my son's house, and now I'm at my nephew's house. So I'm headed home, back to the camper. Beautiful day today. It's actually 80 degrees. Yeah, it's cloudy, but 80 degrees. And it's very windy. And now I think it's going to rain again tomorrow. We'll see. YouTubers, RVRebel watchers, I am just leaving the trailer repair shop. No, I did not break down. It is maintenance time, okay? So if you remember, I had a brand new axle put on. In October, just before I got to Lollapalooza. And there's so many things that you need to know when you're pulling a travel trailer or trailer. I think that differs a lot from a motorhome because the axle, the bearings, all that kind of stuff, But so remember, they sent me, I had to get a whole new axle, right? Fortunately, the warranty covered that. But the warranty doesn't cover maintenance. That's your job to do the maintenance, And so while I was home, it was time for me to go in and get the bearings maintained, etc. So I had been speaking with a friend of mine who had just had their trailer done, and when they went in for maintenance, the guy said, hey, you only got a number 3 leaf spring system on here, and you have a 4,000 pound axle. That's like just minimum. You really should have better leaf springs on here. So my friend had upgraded to the 5 leaf spring, the 5 tier, 5 springs, whatever. So I was talking to this trailer guy. I don't go to the RV place. I just go to the trailer place. People who specialize in trailers, okay? Because that's what it is. It's a trailer. So I went over here and for them to do my bearings and everything. And this is the first time I've gone to this place. It happens conveniently be just like 3 miles down the road from my nephew's house, where I stay and mooch dock in his driveway. So, and I have a whole garage filled with tools that I can work on my camper and my van, etc. So I asked him, you know, about the leaf springs and what would it cost and so forth. I know what I paid when they replaced them on the warranty and they broke, and the one side broke, and I ended up getting both sides done. But now we're talking about brand new leaf springs on a brand new axle, and they only gave me number three leaf springs. And I'm like, okay, that's really crazy. Why would you do that on a 4,400 pound axle? You know? I mean, it's like just barely minimal, and that means that every time you hit a bump, you know, and you're bumping on, that's a lot of bouncing on your, and a lot of pressure on your leaf springs if you've got your trailer, you know, 3,800 pounds in your trailer. I mean, if the dry weight's 3,300, that only gives you 500 pounds, and water alone is 160 pounds for this camper with the small tank that's in here, which is crazy. But so anyway, I went ahead and upgraded. It was like 300 and something to upgrade, and they quoted me $375 on the bearings, but it wasn't $375. It was actually $100 and something. So my total out the door was $505. That's it. And I thought, what a deal. You know, let's just do the upgrade. So we did the upgrade. And yeah. So now they said that I had a bad tire. One of my tires was bad. I needed a new tire. So here I am, pulling into Discount Tire to get a new tire, because that's where I got the last one. I know I probably can't fit in their thing, but I'm gonna pull up here and see what they can do for me. That's where I'm at right now. And it's 11 o'clock, so I'm really happy that they got me all fixed up. Although, I'm glad I didn't spend my birthday money on myself and I saved it for my vehicle repairs. There's Shooting Star and the den. And look at all the grassy area I have behind me for her to play in. Only I gotta watch out for coyotes, you know, and they do come out during the day, especially in the cold when they're hungry and they can't find any food. She looks like an appetizer. But there is 99 spots, I think, at this RV park. This is the casino, the Hollywood Casino in Joliet. Yep, not far from where the Blues Brothers was filmed. Check out that sunset tonight. Look at that. Not quite setting, but it's close to it. It's beautiful. I'm walking Danny, and I thought maybe the deer would be out, but it's probably a little too early. And I actually went ahead and splurged. Come on, Danny. And got a site for 2 nights. Tomorrow I go to my 1,000 Trails, the Trails Collection Park in Amboy, Illinois. And you've been there with me before.
It is.
Hi. So there's full hookup here, with the exception of a sewer. There's a sewer behind the hotel. There's the hotel. For those of you who have not seen this place before, but there's the hotel, and right behind the hotel there is a sewer for the campground people. There's that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? When we were here last year with Aja and John, she said that they didn't even charge her to dump over there, which was nice. And there was not a lot of people at the park either. And we stayed in the parking lot at the casino with no hookup. There was not a lot of people here at that time of the year anyway. So I'm taking Danny for a walk. It's really cold. And this little building over here, as I mentioned, if you saw it before, if you didn't see it before, is where the showers and the laundry room are. I thought this would be a great place to have a meetup. Yes, this is the second time I've mentioned meetup, and I'm looking to maybe put together a small little meetup in the Midwest for people that are headed to schoolie up. Okay, so here's, pan over, there's the casino. Right there. It's a big casino, and it's right on the river. The Illinois, I think it's the Illinois River. But the thing of it is that it's a long walk. I took that walk last night after I checked in the cold. It's not a bad walk when it's warm, you know. But when it's cold, let me tell you something. It's a long freaking walk. Look at in the cold. And then when you come home at night, it's cold. All the way across that huge parking lot to that front door. It's probably 3 city blocks. There's that sunset again. It's beautiful. So I gotta show you what is one of the newest things that I did buy, because my thermostat is not working for my heat. So without a space heater, I have no heat in the camper. Oh, are you posing? Are you posing over there? Well, you look pretty. You should pose over there by the pretty pillow or on your little pretty blanket.
Yeah, Mom. I haven't posed. Everybody hasn't seen me in a long time. So I thought that they might want to see me for a change.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I'm going to get back to my video, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, so I bought myself a new gadget. I did, with no heat. Look at this, okay? I can, if I have plug-in, but the thing of it is I can also plug this into my Jackery. Yep. And I can put it on warm. Let me turn a light on. Let's see if I can turn a light on so you can see that. Oh, I guess I got to turn this one on above my head. I don't use all these lights all the time. Okay, you can put it on warm, low, medium, and high. And it's plugged right in by my bed, but if I plug it into my Jackery, it'll be right by my bed also. But I also bought it so I could use it in the van in case I'm on a van trip. I could take it with me and use it. But you can't see it. It is because it's red. Yeah, and it doesn't match this. I want to find a yellow one for my camper, but it's red. Now, this will go great in the camper with my red and my black and my white, my baseball stuff. Look at it, is so warm. Oh, Danny just loved it because she just hopped up here and she laid on top of the sheet and the blanket's underneath. And then, of course, when I get under it, the sheet is between me and the blanket. But this way I could use it in both the van and in the house, in my house. So my house on wheels. So that was great. I'm so excited. And I got that at it was Dollar General. I think it was a Dollar General. Yeah, it was a Dollar General. It was a yellow bag. I think that's Dollar General. And the last place I was at. I don't remember. I'm getting old. But it's perfect. And it was the last one they had for 30 bucks. To me, it was worth 30 bucks. I remember I did the video about the candle, you know, making the candle with the Crisco, you know, and then using the clay pots. Well, I'll tell you what. You know, you really got to, when you do that, you got to make sure there's still some air going through. So whatever kind of a container you put your Crisco in, or whatever kind of candle you use, you need to make sure that there's air coming through the sides, not just the top. Otherwise, the flame will go out. So I have these little ones also that I get a fragrance at the same time. And these things that I use underneath are, you know what these are? I get 2 uses out of them. These are for making your eggs. You put this on the grill, and then you crack your egg inside here, and you have a nice round egg. Isn't that special? That's what I bought them for. But I hardly ever use them, and I thought it's perfect for here. I like the candle. Of course, you know how I like candles. It's not like I showed you anything new. And when I put the clay pot, which acts as a, you know, there is space on the sides that the candle stays lit. And I'll tell you what, I can feel the heat coming out of there. I had 2 of them lit today. You see, and well, you can't see it real good, but you could see it's still lit. You just got to kind of move it off to the side so that the air can still get in between the candle, between the glass and to keep, there it goes. There it is. Illuminating, staying lit. 2 of these little bitty things, actually, I had to open a window. I was like sweating in here. And I just wanted to show you what I got from Trip and Tracy. I won it on one of her live broadcasts. Isn't it nice? Thanks, Tracy. Hey, everybody. So I'm pulling out from the Hollywood Casino RV Park. And I'm going to just pull over to the hotel to make sure that everything's okay, checked out wise. Hello, I am on my way to a Thousand Trails campground. Well, RVRebel watchers, it's that time of the year again. That time to check the weight of my vehicle, my camper, and my van. I have not been to the scales, I don't think, with my van. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. And stay in. Get in. Okay. I'm done? Thanks. Now I gotta go in and pay. So I position my camper on the back section, and then I have my van wheels on the first 2 sections. So I'm gonna go see how much I weigh. Weigh-in time. Okay, all done. So it was $12.50 to do the weigh-in, and that was at Road Ranger. and it gave me my steer axle, my drive axle, which would be the van, and then my trailer axle, which is obviously my trailer, and then the gross amount, which I really liked. This one, you know, it had lines that were sprayed on there, so it gave me a better gauge of, you know, of what I have and where I have it, and how it's my weight distribution of my RV and my trailer home and my van home. So I am under the weight that is the gross vehicle weight. I'm under that, and I am on the trailer axle. I am under the axle weight. The axle is 4,400 pounds. The new axle I have on here, that's what it said on the paperwork, and I'm under that. I'm under 4,400. But I would like to really, I was hoping to get some more stuff moved around and out of there, and redistributed, but you know, all I keep doing is moving stuff around. You know, and it's better organized, but you know, but there it is. I've gotten rid of 200 pounds, but right now, I want to say, right now, I don't have the kayak in the van. So normally, if I had the kayak in the van, that would be another 40 pounds. And I made sure I weighed the vehicle with me and Danny in it. Yeah. So I'm under the weight, and I'm happy.